Happy Sunday, everyone. July 7th. It is moving forward. So I just want to say a big happy birthday to Haley, my granddaughter. It's her birthday today. And a little sad that she's not around to celebrate it. But 7797. She's got a master number there. So anyways, I want to talk a little bit today about nature. Such a beautiful season. I don't know. I go back and forth because I love fall. I love spring. I'm not a fan of winter, but fall, spring, and summer. So I always go back and forth, like what is my favorite turn of the wheel. And I like summer if it's not too humid and sticky, because getting out in nature, and I always say, oh, this is the year I'm going to get out more, and I never seem to have time. And watch your vitamin D levels too, because I just find mine is biting the dust because I'm never out. So that's got to change a little bit here. But anyways, just sometimes just sitting in a serene, quiet place and just being able to just breathe in fresh air out in the woods or wherever you are. I know there's a dog park around here in Wilbraham I love going to, that I take Ben to sometimes, and sometimes I go alone and go on the trail in the woods where all of a sudden it's a little dark and it's just perfect, and it's inviting you in, and you don't know, if you take a new trail each time, you don't know where you're going and what to expect, and you see all kinds of animals and different signs and really cool things that you can look up in books. Especially if you see the animals, there are totems. I've seen a fox there before. I've heard there's bear there, and see what kind of messages come to you. So that's your message for today, is to get out and experience nature a little more fully. Whether it's the mountains, the ocean, whatever it is, the woods. All right, we're going to start with Goddess Guidance cards. These are going to be antiques soon since Doreen stopped making them. So for the second week of July, all these feel like they want to go this way. Oh, isn't that funny? All right, I don't have, the wrong one is in here, but I'm going to still use this in another. This is from a different deck. It's White Terra, which is all about purification. So let's purify some. Get in water this week and clean it up. This is Irene, and it's peace. There is no need to worry. Everything will work out beautifully. She really looks almost like a Celtic goddess. I'm not sure though. All right, let's see. She must be about family and home, because she's holding this beautiful baby and she looks really comfortable and at peace. As the book is falling apart. Okay. It says, even though appearances may seem chaotic, I assure you that a higher plan is in action. This all-loving power is carrying and supporting you completely. Relax into the arms of divine love. Oh, that's beautiful. And breathe away all your cares, concerns, and worries. Put your focus into enjoying and appreciating each blessing. Your gratitude helps you attract even more blessings in your life. Well, we know that, right? But it's a nice reminder of not to be stressed about things. Excuse me. There's always things we can be stressed about if we want to. And this is a reminder with the purification card. First, get rid of it. You can do a fire ceremony. You can get in the water and clear. I love going to the ocean for that, because when I get into the ocean, you may not know this. You probably know that Father Neptune is one of the ascended masters, and he rules the tides. And then we have his daughter Calypso, who rules the emotions. So when I go into the ocean, I call on Father Neptune and I ask Calypso to come in and take any of these old emotions that I no longer need, that are causing me, some kind of disruption in my life. See them as the waves. You can have gentle waves, or you can have those crashing tsunamis, and sometimes our life feels that way. Doreen Virtue, Mary, Queen of Angels. Okay, let's see for the second week in July. Mercy. I am kind and thoughtful towards myself and others. I think about that a lot. Am I kind enough? Do I stop and take time to tell the people that I care about how I feel? This is a interesting card, because I think if you look at it, you see somebody that she looks like she's doing some kind of healing with her hands up, but somebody's behind her with a staff of beautiful flowers and everything. And I'm always checking in with myself. Am I compassionate enough? Am I kind enough? You might want to do the same thing. And maybe you're fine, but I think there's always signs of, we can up it a little bit. We can up our game. This card asks you to notice the way in which you relate to people, including yourself. Oh, I just failed, including myself. If you are kind and thoughtful towards others, you will have higher self-esteem. While you can't control how other people treat you, mercy and compassion are usually returned in kindness. The card is a message to avoid gossip or criticism of yourself or others, to consciously speak in loving and empowering ways. The higher energies generated by positive words will insulate you from negativity. This is the true meaning of judge not, lest ye be judged. Ain't that the truth? I don't want to be judged. Divine Animal Oracle. Let's see what the animals have to say today. Whoops. Red Fox. This is a real interesting looking card. Parasol here, and a fox on top of it. Strategy is what it says on here. Work through a strategy to get what you want. This is a time of transformation, so do not hide what you really are. Be a part of nature, not apart from nature. Oh, that's interesting. Be patient. Your opportunity is coming. So that's nice. I love, whenever I think of strategy, I think of chess. I think of people playing a chess game and they have to watch all the moves so they know how to maneuver. So I think life is a lot like that as well. All right, we're going to do the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette. Sacred Reverence. Oh, isn't this pretty? She's doing that symbol of the heart. I love this because in the center of the heart is the key. So I think love is the key to everything. And it just looks like a gateway or a doorway to something greater. I believe the heart is a gateway. It says, all for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence, joyful living, exploring possibilities, spiritual passion, manifesting from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Love that. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you just see one blade? When you encounter a puppy, do you see it as just an animal? Never. While this categorizes one way of viewing the world, it's only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity eminent in these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive energy, being, and everything, every plant, rock, and tree is sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Isn't that beautiful? I love the word luminous too. I feel like we're all luminous light beings. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. So we've got a couple messages about the same thing. Being, more kind, looking at how we treat others and ourselves. I know I usually ace it with others, but when it's ourself, we have to pay attention. Sword of Light Oracle, Archangel Michael. Bradley Valentine. Well, I guess that's it. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Isn't that the truth? How many times we think, well, if this happens, my life's going to look like this, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. It's something completely different. All right. To the forgetting of your oneness with Source that accompanies your earthly incarnation, it can be easy to fall into the belief that your prayers are unheard or unanswered. My darling child, this is simply not true. It never is. I and all the other angels have deep compassion for you, laboring under this misconception. What may be true is that you are not getting the answer you expected, so you do not recognize it as an answer. Isn't that funny? A different path to joy than the one you envision may be in the progress for you. How many times do I tell people when they come in, they're trying to envision a love relationship, and I tell them, don't say John Smith, highest and best. And sometimes you're pleasantly surprised because you've never met that person that's coming in. So how could you make that choice in the moment? In the human experience, the timing of an answered prayer can also be confusing. You are impatient and you want the answers now. But sometimes waiting for the right moment to receive the answer is as much a part of the process as the answer itself. Use this affirmation. Every single prayer is being answered in perfect timing. That's a good one. Well, and to the start of another Sunday. So go out and make it a good one. I hope you are kind to yourself. And remember, you may have a lot of people around you that surround you, family, friends, loved ones. And maybe you're out in the grocery store and you stop to say something kind to one person. Maybe that lady you're the only person she sees all day, or she has no one to talk to. And just taking that extra 2 minutes, 5 minutes to do an act of kindness can make all the difference in the world. Spirit always says if you could only see the overview, you could save somebody's life by being kind to them. Maybe they're thinking about, ending it, and you are kind or say something nice to them and everything changes. We have to act as if we are saving a life because we are down here. Thank you.